What are we doing? Hi, welcome to the Daily Stream. Todd and Erin here. Very quickly, I think we should go to the broken down blazer camouflage cam.
Well, as you see, though, it's really nice. Highs today are going to be in the lower to mid 80s. Blue sky's really nice, and then tomorrow we start going back into the indecisive. We might rain, and maybe you'll get a high of 70 kind of thing that goes for the weekend. But now, today is perfection.
I'm really glad that the shrubs and stuff are growing up in front because we did take those tires off. And you know what? The more green there is, the better that truck looks. So far, where is it?
Honey, it would look better if it were on fire.
Our bid is up to $71 because somebody needs a hood.
Okay,
that's the only reason.
This Josh Holt thing, I don't know what's going on with this poor man.
So what's the latest?
Okay, so
first of all, he's imprisoned.
Josh Holt is, of course, the lovely gentleman whose family is from Riverton. He had gone down to Venezuela on a Mormon mission.
Right.
He had met a young lady there and then gone back, and they had gotten married. They had a little apartment, and for whatever general reason, the Venezuelan police decided that they were arms dealers and they were hiding illegal arms shipments in their apartment. One bedroom apartment. So they're both in prison.
Well, we don't know where she is actually.
No, it breaks my heart. And did you know that she has little ones? I was not aware of that either.
Too. But so Josh is in prison,
severely ill, and everybody literally in the State Department, Senator Hatch has been hammering for this. Everybody trying to get him out of there because Venezuela is now under the control of this dictator.
And next thing you know, he pops up on Facebook.
Head shaved 2 days ago.
What?
Yesterday,
Facebook.
Rather.
He's in prison in Venezuela. I'm sure they don't have amenities like this. And then the next news they get is that the prison...
He managed to get on Twitter during the uproar. They believe that the prison has been overrun by the inmates, that it's been taken over. And he's talking urgently into the camera saying, they want to paint my cell red with my blood, was the statement. But he has somehow managed to get access to internet, to internet coverage. He sent out 2 or 3 different pleas on Facebook and Twitter.
That's crazy.
Just trying to get a word out somehow. But that's the state right now because there's no accurate news that the Venezuelan government's going to go, yeah, we got overrun.
Yeah, we got other stuff going on.
They're not going to admit it, but it does look like basically the inmates are running the asylum right now. This poor man, it's like, I'm so sorry for his family because it's like, how much weirder can this get for this family?
You kind of hope, and I was listening to Nia Love, and she was because they're in her district, and she was saying to the State Department, it's like, tell us you have a plan. Tell us that you want us to stop talking about it, or tell us if you want us to talk about it more, because we don't have any idea of what is being done, what should be done, what shouldn't be done.
And that's my concern. From what she said and what Senator Hatch said, it doesn't sound like they have a plan. I'm like, it's an American citizen in a fairly volatile situation through no fault of his own. Aren't you supposed to be
trying to do something?
Yeah, particularly since our elected officials who are in a very fairly high level are indicating this is an issue too. I mean, in any case,
it keeps getting stranger.
My fingers are just crossed
for the family.
Messages up to the heavens that he'll be okay and that they'll be reunited and everything will be fine. But that is like the weirdest development ever. And the only thing, I know this sounds random, but maybe he can escape.
But where would he go?
I know.
I don't know.
So anyway, fingers crossed, and this is basically where we are right now.
I saw something online yesterday that stopped me dead in my tracks. You know that I'm trying to lose some weight.
We're both trying to lose some weight.
I look fairly normal. From there down, not so much. Erin has violated my trust a couple times when I've been in the house doing work, and all of a sudden, a secret blend of 11 herbs and spices.
It was Zachary and McLean's birthday, and
Zachy wanted my front door.
It was their birthday, and Zachy wanted KFC.
It's like you don't even care. So this has happened a couple times. Now I've been really good, and I'm saying, nope, not going to do it. She actually brought some home one day, and I didn't eat it.
I don't believe you. We all cave like a cheap souffle. It's not good.
I have something else for you now. I have something that I discovered online yesterday, and I am going to make this, but I couldn't hold off. I needed to tell you about this. Should I draw a diagram?
I think you probably should.
I think I should. All right, so...
Now, here's the deal. It was 2010.
Oh, no, I got this story.
Oh, okay.
I'm the cook
do you need
today.
do you need the stuff?
No, I got it in my brain. All right. That's the flat earther picture we did yesterday. I'm going to make a sandwich for you. And I'm going to make this over the weekend. If I don't show up Monday, it's because my heart has stopped and my blood has turned to chowder. This is what you do. First of all, you get a bun. One of those egg buns, you know, the really good ones, right? Mm-hmm. Can you see that?
Nice
I'm in the way.
Maybe
I'm in
like
the way.
a nice
Hang on.
brioche bun?
Yes, back over here. There we go. Sit down, baseball man. All right, so here is the bun. All right, and then there's going to be another bun up here, and that looks kind of like a normal deal. Now, over here, what you want to do is you want to go to Kentucky Fried Chicken. There's his face. And you want to get the eight-person meal. Not person, family meal, all right? Not the extra crispy. That would be gross. Now, what you want to do
is... That's the best.
Okay, so you want to take all this chicken and you want to put it on a plate like this. And so you have all this chicken piled up like this. Now, very carefully, I want you to take the skin and the skin only off those 8 pieces of chicken. And I want you to place them between the bun.
And you're only using the crispy fried skin with the...
Just the skin, lady. Did I mention you were supposed to put in some mayo?
Oh yeah, because it's not greasy enough. So that.
And then a pickle. Pickles are good with it. All right. At this point, well, it looks a little weird.
Actually, I think the pickles would provide kind of a nice asset, like a little tang.
So let's go through this again. You got an 8-piece chicken bucket. You're going to put it on a plate. You're going to take the skin off, and you're going to put it on a bun, and then you're going to put it in your face. And it's called a Skinwich. And I am so doing that this weekend. Can you imagine?
The man who actually made this said it was delicious and chewy as if a truck bomb of salt and MSG had detonated in your mouth.
Wait, just let that flow over you. Okay, go ahead. I just think that it's incredible, and I know a lot of you are just going, I wonder what that would taste like.
They really do suggest the chicken thighs and breasts.
Yes.
And that they say if you can possibly do it, remove the whole piece, which I think is actually possible. I've done that before.
Just the
fried skin.
Yeah, I've gone to the refrigerator like many people and realized that all the chicken has been deskinned.
That would be our son.
Doesn't it sound
Are we really going
awful?
to do it? No, it doesn't. It sounds amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to make them.
Are we going to do it?
Yeah. It's going to be great.
I'm all excited now. I know that's really sick, but I totally am.
Hey,
all right, now we've been throwing a lot of shade on comfort animals recently, the comfort flamingo and the comfort.
Just kind of the make-believe ones, and I know that they give you comfort even if they're not trained.
Now,
or if they're I get it. We get it. We have a dog. We love that dog.
Now, properly trained service dogs. I'm the one who picks up the poop. You bet you love him.
You said you would sell him for $100,000.
I pick up his poop. Yeah, I would. Sorry, I'm sure he'd be very happy.
You handled our kids' poop. You don't want to sell them for $100,000, or do you?
Children are different.
All right.
In any case, but this is kind of cool. I've always loved those places, and in France, for instance, they're very good about this, where dogs are really allowed into places. Sometimes they're even seated on little restaurant seats with the other diners, which I think might be a little more than I'm prepared for.
That's a little gross.
But this is kind of cool. Salt Lake City County health officials announced that they are allowing certain local businesses to allow dogs to eat out on the patio with their owners.
To hang out with their owners.
Which I thought was really, really nice.
If they're the right animals.
Now, they have to apply properly, and they have to...
what do you mean apply?
They can be regular dogs. They just have to be nicely behaved. So basically, the restaurants applied for the variance, and it's the patio dining season.
Okay.
When you're out there and you're sitting.
Right.
So if you get a dog patio business, you agree to a few simple rules, like, hey, letting patrons know there will be dogs there, and making sure there's an outdoor entrance so the dogs don't go through the indoor area, which I appreciate. But this is pretty cool. Brewhouse Pub's one of them. Campfire Lounge, Caputo's, Fisher Brewing Company.
Campfire Lounge would be cool. If you haven't been to this place, check it out. Very relaxed, very country-ish.
Plus, they have s'mores.
They have s'mores.
I know.
They do.
Flatbed Neapolitan Pizzeria, pig in a jelly
jar.
jar.
So the point is.
Proper burger, squatters, taqueria.
So now I have a dog begging at every table for food. I just don't know. I guess good dogs. Like when I pick up our Zoe, she begs me to bring our dog, and so I do. And there's usually about 4 people who have dogs, and our dogs are all really well behaved. And the kids start coming up the stairs. I drop the leash and I say, "Go get her."
Oh, I didn't hear what went yesterday. Was she all excited?
And she's so proud of him. And there's like 4 other dogs, but they're all the kind of dogs who are like, "Hey, what's up?" And our dog is that way. It's just, if it's a tail wagging, going nuts under the table thing, I don't know.
I think there's dogs that can handle it.
I don't know.
I like the idea of it. As long as they're not going inside. Because that way, if you don't want to be with those kind of dogs, you don't have to be.
Yeah. Do they hand out little plastic bags?
Doggy bags?
No, poop bags.
Oh, that's different. Let's move to Daisy. She's in the Gephardt Daily newsroom right now. She's brought to you by Fink & McGregor Mortgages Made Simple. Just go to fink-mcgregor.com. You do not believe how fast you have to be qualified in today's real estate market. Also by our friends at Brio Technologies. Guys are amazing at lighting, sound, and video. I mean, they manage major concert tours. So believe me, they can make your company look amazing. And New Millennium Financial Group. If you have no idea how to even get started on some of your retirement goals, there's a lot of questions you need to answer. And fortunately, these are the guys who will help you figure it out and guide your way. Go to utahsfinancialplanner.com. Daisy, my dear, what's going on right now?
Thanks, Todd and Erin. Hello, everyone. Here's what's making news on Thursday, May 17th on GephardtDaily.com. Josh Holt, imprisoned in Venezuela since 2016 when he traveled from Riverton to Venezuela to marry his fiancée, said his life was threatened yesterday when inmates overcame guards in the prison where he is housed. 26-year-old Holt was able to post 2 videos to his Facebook account asking for help and government intervention to save him. Representative Mia Love, who has championed Holt's cause, reported a few hours after Holt's posts that he was safe at that point and was in a part of the prison that had not been compromised. Holt was jailed on weapons violations charges after he says police set him up on false charges. He has been held without a trial. Salt Lake City Police confirmed Wednesday that they have recovered evidence at a Wyoming landfill connected to the May 7th murder of 15-year-old Bailey Bagshaw. Acting on a tip, police went to the landfill in Uintah County near Evanston. Police worked with other agencies and say they put in 250 staff hours and recovered evidence. They are not yet revealing what they found. 24-year-old Sean French, the only suspect in the brutal murder of the West High student, was arrested in La Junta, Colorado, 2 days after Bagshaw's body was found. And Layton police have arrested a man they say used his cell phone to record women as they sat in bathroom stalls. 53-year-old Gregory Robert Shack has been charged with 5 counts of Class A misdemeanor voyeurism using electronic equipment. One woman who noticed Shack's activities was able to get the license plate from his car, which led the police to the registered sex offender. Police say Stack admitted to recording women by putting his cell phone under the stall walls. Anyone who believes they may have been recorded in Layton, Bountiful, or elsewhere by Stack is asked to call police. Time now for a look at the Wasatch Front weather, brought to you by Brio Technologies, Utah's top audiovisual specialists, and by Magic Wash, home of the long-lasting ceramic car wash with outlets in South Ogden and in Layton. Northern Utah can expect highs in the low 80s today, which will drop a few degrees on Friday with the possible arrival of storm clouds. St. George could reach almost 90 today and will only drop about 5 degrees for Friday's high. That's it for now. For more news and weather 24/7, go to GephardtDaily.com. Todd and Erin, back to you.
All right, thank you, Daisy. I was thinking about this the other day with Millennium Financial. It's like you work all your life, and you're doing the 401k, and you're saving, and you're doing this. Maybe you're investing in a house, and maybe that profit margin in there has gone up, and it's all great. And it's kind of like little blocks of Tetris, right? And then you've got all these cool block shapes, and they're all worth something. But how do you put them together? And I think that's the most important thing. And the people at Millennium, they know how to do this, so the rest of your life, you're going to be set up, because retirement is a huge thing. Social Security is a whole thing. How about the 401ks? Where are you going to put that? Millennium Financial will tell you. All right, you have a Tell Me Something Good here.
This is an amazing one.
It's a video, too.
Okay.
Tell me the story.
I can't imagine anything more terrifying, anything in this world than you're driving along, going la la la, and you look in the back and your 3-month-old son is unconscious. Your baby
just slumped over.
Your baby's slumped over in the car seat unconscious. You're terrified. You whip over to the side.
Yes.
Your baby is unconscious. Now you're screaming. A police officer is driving down the road on the opposite side. So you honk and you're screaming. You're like, please come help me. Please come help me.
Let's watch.
Here's this video because it's incredible.
Let's watch this.
So this amazing officer.
So there she is in the white car.
Yeah. And
she jumps out.
Deputy Nix, this is his dash cam footage.
Oh my gosh, she's got the baby.
And she's holding the baby. She's on the phone trying to call 911. Now look at him go. He's down, he's working on the baby, he's doing chest compressions, she's freaking out. I mean, smart lady, she's still managing to call 911. But I'm so scared.
I don't
look
know.
At this guy. Now, here's the deal.
How would you just stand there? I don't know what I would do.
He's listening, and he's like, okay, I'm getting some faint breaths, but I can't get this kid to regulate. So he says, I'm taking him to the hospital. I'm going to put him in the car.
Right.
And we are speeding. And so he's going to put this baby in the car, and they're on the way. They're going like to an insane level of speed, and my heart is just breaking for her because it's just got to be the most terrifying thing ever.
So he's still maintaining the baby's breathing
he's
right
doing,
now.
Yeah, chest compressions, but he couldn't hear anything more after what he was trying to do. He goes, I've got to get this child to the hospital. Now you'll see this speeding up as we go through, but it's incredible because he said, I had so many emotions. I broke down while we were in the ER, and he said that I'm going to make sure that we're going to save your baby. And so the mom's in here bawling. He's like, I promise we'll save this baby.
That's amazing.
And so
they made it to the hospital.
They get through this. He's saved, and the baby's breathing. The ER doctor says we've got him stabilized. This big, gigantic, bald-headed, guy is like bawling like a baby.
Yeah.
And they saved this child.
Look at.
So the incredible thing is, to me, is that she finally had a chance.
Here we go.
Now he's racing into the.
Here we go.
The car, but they had a chance to actually get back in contact, and this is after a couple. This has been this week, and she's like, I finally had a chance to thank this man for what he did.
He's got the baby in his lap right now.
And so
lights going, ready to go.
So you can see how emotional this is and how intense. But for me, it's that
Holy
chance that you could have thanked. Look at this. Look how happy he is, and look at he's so cute. Look at that baby. I can't even stand how beautiful he is.
Very cool.
Oh. Look at this.
And that's how you do that.
This big gigantic guy holding this little baby. Oh man. So, Kingston's alive and he's doing well today. Mom had finally a chance to reach him, and they got a chance to talk and cry and hold each other's hands. And she said, "We'll have a connection that's going to last for the rest of our life."
Wow.
But just that kind of thought, and that, because it's like when you're a parent and you're in that situation, I can't imagine how overwhelmed and terrified you are and trying to stay focused. And this is what this guy does.
I'm not going to cry.
But I love the vision of this big, gigantic, bald, scary police officer, and he's holding this baby with this big, dopey smile.
Focusing, I'm not going to cry.
Composure. That's a
all
good
right.
thing.
So let's talk about some food. We had one of our winners from Christopher's. We do this just for thank you for listening along. Table of 4. We sent down to Christopher's Prime Steak House and Grill, and you stuff your faces with some of the best food in town. And then you send us pictures of tauntingness with.
Make us want to die of jealousy.
Yeah,
it's good.
And I don't know why you all do this. Maybe it's because you already won, so there. But we'd like to thank you for this. Share the show if you want. Yes, do it.
The easiest way to enter to win this is because we're going to draw tomorrow on Friday. And it doesn't matter when you're watching this. You can always do it. Just share the show. You don't even have to make a comment. But if you're watching on Gephardt Daily or Gephardt Approves Facebook pages, share the show. If you're on our page, share the show. It's also a good spite-based measure because it annoys your friends. That automatically ensures you to win. We'll go through the shares. We'll pick a winner at random, and then tomorrow we'll announce them. So it's just that easy. Click the share button. Boom. You're entered.
You and Daisy coming up next are going to let us know what's going on over the weekend. You got
and so many good things to give away, too.
Really got some good giveaways.
I know. I'm excited.
It's coming up next.
We're brought to you by Fink & McGregor. Mortgages made simple. Just head to fink-mcgregor.com. Take 4 minutes to answer some questions, and you'll get a great idea about mortgages that you're eligible for. And by Stay Fit Wellness Clinic. Go get a personalized health analysis. This is the time to get back in shape, feel better, feel younger, and without a ton of new medications at stayfitwellnessclinic.com. We're back. I was just telling Daisy how nice is it you were finally back from England.
I know.
I enjoyed reading the news, but it was like what I really missed is not having you for weekends, because that's when we always used to get excited. And awesome.
Yeah, this weekend's a good one.
I know, right? Okay, number one, this one I'm very, very excited about. Snow Basin is adding the free family movie nights. I don't know if you've ever been up there, have you?
No, I've never been to Snow Basin.
It is gorgeous. People bring out like gigantic, like big bean bags and everything, but they put out a free movie every Friday. It's amazing to watch. The stars come out. There's food if you want it. It's really, really fun, but the movies are free. So it's just a nice, simple way to do this.
Fantastic.
Now, we know that this is a big free movie season because all of the city parks do it.
Yes.
So we're going to have a full, complete list so that you can go and find it and you can pick out which one we want to go to.
Yeah, they're even doing it in Liberty Park this season, which is going to be so fun. I'm really
excited. We'll come down and watch one with you guys. That would be cool.
Yes, wouldn't that be fun? We can have a party.
I know, it's just about time. We haven't done anything fun for a while.
And Snow Basin starts this week?
No, it is the first one is going to be on the Kids Adventure Park opens at 4:30, which I thought was sort of adorable.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
And then the feature film schedule, the first one is Black Panther,
Woo!
June 25th.
My dad's birthday.
So they do the really good ones. I mean, they do the ones that are like this year first run.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Oh, I'm going to plan on going to that.
Number 2 is Endangered Species Weekend at the Loveland Living Planet Aquarium. That is going to be this weekend. It's a lot of fun. They bring in the Utah Division of Wildlife Resources and they showcase all the stuff they do. They have all kinds of animals that are really fun. I don't know if you've ever seen like their owls and all the really beautiful birds of prey.
At the aquarium?
They bring them in special just for the Endangered Species Weekend.
No, I went to the aquarium for the first time recently and loved it, but I've never been.
Gorgeous?
Yeah, it's amazing, but never been to the endangered species section.
Well,
not section, but event. That sounds amazing.
It's really fun, and they're also entering everybody who comes in this weekend for a chance to win a family membership, and the whole display is free just along with the admission tickets, so it's not extra. Now, I did call them yesterday, and they were nice enough to give us a 4-pack of tickets.
Oh, fab.
So if you want to take your kids, all you have to do is just say Living Planet Aquarium. Just make a mention on Facebook when you see this, and we'll pick a winner by tomorrow.
And it's super fun. If you haven't been to the aquarium, we took our godson, we spent a good few hours there.
Did you take him through the shark tunnel?
Yes, and the butterflies, and it was so fun.
Did you go to the Stingray Touch Pool?
Yes. And I was freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh.
How could you not love them? They're so beautiful.
Yeah, I kind of did, but it was a little bit weird.
They're spongy. I mean, they're spongy, but they're cool.
But it's super fun. They have good food there, so you can go and have lunch.
Okay, so perfect. Just mention Living Planet Aquarium somewhere in your comments on Facebook today, and that automatically enters you to win, because once again, we're too lazy to,
Sweet.
do anything complicated. So those are my 2 favorite things. It's going to be all this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it goes till 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. And,
nice.
And once again, it's free with admission, so it'll be fun.
So why wouldn't you?
Now, you always have epic stuff. What did you come up with?
Spamalot. Have you seen it?
No, but I want to. Tell me.
It's here. It's amazing. So Monty Python, Spamalot. If you love Monty Python, you will love Spamalot. I haven't seen Spamalot.
I'm dying. Tell me more.
But it's at the Grand Theatre. A good friend of ours from London is directing it, so it's going to be amazing because it's got a proper English director.
All the weird Monty Python sensibilities, of course.
Yeah, and it's at the Grand, which is a really, if you haven't been there, really cool big theatre.
Didn't you tell me that was really well designed? Like every seat was a good seat, good acoustics.
Yeah, it's super fun, and it starts tonight. I think it goes through June 6th. And so it's basically it's a rip-off from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, but on stage, and it says, rude Frenchmen, can-can dancers, the Lady of the Lake and her Laker girls, killer rabbits, catapulting cows, and the somewhat odd knights who say knee.
Knights who say knee.
Sounds like our trip to England, And it got a Tony for Best Musical.
That's amazing.
So fun. And guess what?
What?
We have a pair of tickets to give away.
You do not.
We do.
This is epic weekend. I'm so excited.
So just so we don't get confused.
Yes.
If you want the Living Planet ones, say Living Planet. And if you want the Spamalot ones, say Spamalot. It's quite easy, right?
Ones.
I know, and I want the aquarium one. So
I know.
we have
It's sad. I've got the family pass to the aquarium. I don't have the Spamalot.
Yeah.
You have the Spamalot.
Yeah.
So oh, that's so cool.
Oh, and we're definitely going to go. I don't know if we're going to go this weekend, but the tickets can kind of be for any time, and the grand shows go. I think they go Monday through Saturday with a matinee on Saturday.
That's wonderful. Okay, cool.
So just say Spamalot, like, comment, share, and then maybe say when you'd like to go, and we'll get you hooked up.
Yay!
So that's super fun. And then the other thing is this. So the gallery Modern West Fine Art that represents my mum and my sister has...
Now, where are they located?
Right downtown, 177 East, 200 South. So right, you know where like there's that little section that's like Taqueria 27, Bar X, Beer Bar. It's the gallery right on the corner there.
Oh,
it's
fun.
a beautiful gallery, and this week is Gallery Stroll. Friday is Gallery Stroll.
Explain Gallery Stroll to people who haven't seen it, because it really is fun.
Yeah, it's so fun. Basically, it's usually the galleries time their shows to open in the vicinity of Gallery Stroll, or they'll have a special event like this one, which is a panel discussion at Modern West Fine Art. And Gallery Stroll is basically that you can stroll or drive to, you know, the different galleries, and just it's like a kind of taster plate of local art. And
Free admission.
They usually do some snacks and drinks and that kind of thing, and it's totally free. And I would suggest, because this is how I grew up, it's a great thing to take your kids to, because it's free. You can kind of go in and out, you know, to different galleries, and it's super cool to start your kids, you know, looking at art and, you know, starting a discussion about, oh, did you like that, or you know, what were your feelings about this, you know, that kind of thing.
One of the things I really liked about the smaller galleries, like, you know, where your mom's work shows, is I've taken my kids to a couple of different museums of fine art, and they were both pretty good about it. But I like these little ones because their art is it's whimsical, it's creative. There's all kinds of different things. There was one that was an entire thing of hand painted shoes, which my son was like, "That's the coolest thing ever." Or they have fun little widgety things, so it's not just necessarily formal paintings. So there's ways that you can really get them really interested without having them go, "It's another picture."
Yeah, and it's not huge. It's not like you're going to the Tate and you're like, "Oh my God, we're going to spend like 5 hours here."
Because you and I are like, yes, we can like appreciate composition. You better because you're trained. But for kids, they don't want to go, "Oh, look at the background. It's very They want to see something quirky or different.
Yeah, and Modern West has had this exhibition up for a while, which is they're modern artists from Taos in New Mexico, and it's Beatrice Mendelman and Louis Reback, and they're kind of nationally known, and so it's a treat to see the pieces, but there's also a panel discussion with local critics and stuff on Friday at 6:30, so you can go and kind of just take part in a discussion and have a listen to them speaking a little bit more about like the influence of the artists and that kind of thing.
That's really, really
fun.
So
just kind of, you know, and the other cool thing about Gallery Stroll is you always meet super cool people. Whether you know, a lot of people you'll bump into that you already know, but then it's a very sort of friendly, accessible crowd, so you can go and meet people and chat, and it's just a cool thing to do.
Especially for new people, you're right though, because you don't want to necessarily go to a bar to meet new people that you like, but this is a fun place where there's really quirky, interesting, fun, friendly people.
Yes.
And it's nice to expand your circle.
And I will say as well, it's like, if you haven't been to Gallery Stroll, like, you shouldn't be intimidated. Like, it's not,
because I know nothing about art at all.
Yeah.
And they still let me come.
And it will never be like snotty or like,
exactly.
you know, that you have to speak intelligently about the art. You can just go and have a look and see what you like, you know. So we'll all be there. My mom's going, my sister's going.
Oh, that's gonna be so fun.
6:30 on Friday.
Yay!
So Spamalot, free tickets.
Okay, so once again, mention Spamalot on any one of our Facebook pages, Gephardt Daily, Gephardt Approved, the Todd and Erin page, if you'd like to win the Spamalot tickets, or mention Living Planet Aquarium if you'd like to win the 4-pack of tickets for their Endangered Species Weekend.
Yay.
This is a cool weekend!
It's a cool weekend, and the weather's going to be really good, too.
Oh, thank the good Lord. It's about time.
Royal Wedding.
Oh, that's right.
Royal Wedding is on Saturday. So
is it in the middle of the night for us to watch? It probably is if we want live.
I'm trying to decide. Coverage starts at like 2 in the morning.
So this is like the Super Bowl of England.
Totally.
Like, swear to God.
Totally. Meghan Markle is your Philadelphia Eagle, and Prince Harry is the other team that was in the Super Bowl, which I don't know why it was.
Is it Patriots?
Patriots. He's your Patriot. But except you don't have to root for one or other. So
and
that's
everyone's
just a
better dressed. So.
bad analogy.
There's
Forget
cake.
it. Forget
No.
it.
It's still it's huge. Okay, cool.
So yeah, I think the actual wedding's going to be at 5 a.m. our time.
This will be so fun. I wonder if they finally forgave her dad for being a complete dick, or if he's not going to be there.
I don't think he's going to be there.
If you missed this part, her dad, who is like the Roger Clinton of the family, it's like the hillbilly side, actually sold this big photo thing to one of the tabloids where he's pretending to go shopping and getting ready for the wedding and exposing intimate details about his daughter and for pay to a tabloid. And when they caught it, the Queen apparently said he's not coming, and even Meghan, I guess, is like, no, he's not coming. So it'll be interesting to see.
So the big questions are, what will she wear, and then who is going to walk her down the aisle?
And you thought it would be Prince William?
I have a feeling
Harry's older brother?
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
I could see that.
I think Charles is like 2-1 favorite, but I just have a feeling it might be William.
I don't like Charles. I'd rather have Prince William.
No, I know.
Charles is like...
Or you know what would be even better? George. He's my favorite.
I know,
Wouldn't
right?
that be so cute? Like little George, like
I know, but he's all cool and
he
stuff.
like ambles. Yeah, oh, that'd be amazing.
Okay, now I kind of almost want to stay up to see this on principle. It'll be fun. Okay, see, this is a cool weekend.
Yay!
All right, thank you very much.
Thank
You're
you.
a goddess. All right, you got to stay with us. Coming up after all of this weekend magnificence, we do have to tell you there's some movies coming out this weekend to die for. Number one is Deadpool 2. We'll tell you about it next. We're brought to you by Stay Fit Wellness Clinic. If you're tired of feeling sick and tired, it's time to make an appointment with Dr. Bowden for a new holistic health plan to make you feel better, lose weight, sleep well at stayfitwellnessclinic.com. And by Magic Wash with 2 locations in South Ogden and Layton. Come in for the ceramic car wash that keeps your car cleaner longer by sheeting all the dirt and the water off your nice shiny finish. And we are back. Welcome to the Todd and Erin Daily Stream. It is the Hollywood Connection brought to you by Connect Heating and Air. Right now they have a $39 air conditioner tune-up special that could save you hundreds of dollars in energy bills this summer. This is a good time to go.
New movies coming out this weekend.
All right, UtahHeatingandCooling.com. Okay, number one, I was so excited for this. No, I've been waiting for all of the reviews back because you remember how outrageous Deadpool was. Deadpool was the number one grossing R-rated movie of all time. There's no question that it is crass in every possible way.
It is.
I am dying to see it. Now, all the stuff's in from Rotten Tomatoes. They say it's even better than the first one.
I just saw him on the Stephen Colbert show.
I'm dying to see this.
He actually walks out in costume.
Did he really?
Oh, yeah.
Funny.
He gave Stephen a bunch of crap. It was really funny.
Ryan
Okay.
Reynolds is so hysterical. So that comes out this weekend. Also, for the children.
What's
And I
on?
don't want to
Say
take
it.
I don't want to
Say
take
it.
Zach and Zoe to this.
Say it.
Show Dogs.
What's that mean?
Will Arnett plays an undercover police officer with his wacky talking dog, and
Is
they
it
have to-
animated?
No.
It should have been.
And they have to infiltrate the prestigious Westminster Dog Show. So they bring in all of their little dog homies to be wacky, and there's a lot of poop and fart jokes. It didn't get good numbers from Rotten Tomatoes, and it won't matter because your children are still going to want to go see it. So if you like dogs,
I don't like anymore.
or you enjoy self-punishment,
Yeah.
there's Show Dogs too.
I don't like human/animated movies put together
With wacky talking dogs.
with anything. I always like it's like be animated or be real.
One or
Except
the
for
other.
Roger Rabbit. Because of
Yeah, I know, it's Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica.
All you men are like that. All right, let's go to Daisy. She's in the Get Part
Oh, wait,
Daily
I have
newsroom.
another question.
Oh, yes, please.
So I've been seeing the trailers about Freddie Mercury.
Yes,
Have you
Queen.
seen some of them? Mm-hmm. Okay, so...
Rami Malek's playing Freddie Mercury. Does a great job.
and
Everything
you would
I've
think,
heard.
there's no way. There's no way.
Who could play him? Yeah.
But the neat thing they did was they used, and there's a profile. Anyway, he looks incredible. I don't know how they're going to do the music.
He sounds incredible too. I've heard some of the.
sings?
I've heard some of the soundtrack. Yes, beautifully. They've done a fantastic job. They're doing some blending on the harmonics, but
Right.
yeah.
it looks, so far, it looks really good. And I noticed one thing they did, and maybe this is just me being too technical or whatever, but they have a profile of him, right? Mm-hmm. And Eddie Mercury had a very distinct overbite. And
the British teeth.
Yeah, and very distinct, I mean, very much so. And so what they did is, during the mustache stage of his career, the actor was on stage and there's a profile, and they have his mustache kind of come out.
Oh my gosh.
So it gives you that illusion of whatever. But I'm liking what I saw so far.
The Queen biography looks amazing. I'm excited to see it.
Let's get some info.
All right, Daisy's in the Gephardt Daily Newsroom. She's brought to you by the New Millennium Financial Group. This is a really, really good time to see what's going on with your 401k. Check out your retirement. Do you even know how to manage your money now, how to build a budget? These are all questions they'll ask you, and they'll help you understand what you need to do to protect your financial future. Go to Utah's financialplanner.com. Also by Stay Fit Wellness Group. Now we are going to be talking to the doctor from Stay Fit tomorrow, and I'm really excited. This is an entire body makeover. It's a completely comprehensive change on how you live your life. You can go to stayfitwellnessgroup.com for that. And also by Fink and McGregor. Just go to fink-mcgregor.com. Within 4 minutes, you can get an idea of several mortgage options that are available to you, and you can get a mortgage now with a credit score as low as 600. Fink-mcgregor.com. Daisy, my dear, what's going on today?
Thanks, Todd and Erin. Here's what's making news in the U.S. and around the world on Thursday, May 17th on GephartDaily.com. The Senate Intelligence Committee said Wednesday it believes the assessment that Russia meddled in the 2016 presidential election to help Donald Trump get elected was correct. Senate Committee Chairman Mark Warner of Virginia said that after a 14-month review of sources and analytical work, he has found no reason to dispute the conclusion that Russia interfered with the 2016 elections. He added that it's important to understand the scope of the meddling in order to protect democracy from future threats. In Boulder, Colorado, the city council unanimously voted to ban the sale and possession of assault weapons. Exempted from the ban are law enforcement officials, members of the military, competitive shooters, and people who hold federal firearm licenses. People who own assault-type weapons now and want to keep them will have to pass background checks, obtain a certificate from the Boulder Police Department, and meet a list of other requirements. An attorney from Mountain State's legal fund told council members he plans to sue over the new ordinance and said that innocent men and women are now criminals and Boulder's officials could not care less. Shame on them. By the year 2050, 2/3 of the world's population will live in urban areas, according to a United Nations report. The report also says that the world will have 43 megacities or urban areas with a population over 10 million by 2050. It currently has 31, led by Tokyo, with 37 million inhabitants. The study predicts New Delhi, India, now second on the most populated list with 29 million people, will be the world's largest city by 2028. Time now for a look at the Wasatch Front weather, brought to you by Brio Technologies, Utah's #1 audiovisual specialists, and by Magic Wash, home of the high-tech, long-lasting ceramic car wash with outlets in South Ogden and Layton. Temperatures will reach the low 80s or high 80s today, depending if you're in northern Utah or southern Utah. And we can all look forward to a slight chance of cooling on Friday, which will come with an increased chance of rain, especially up north, where we'll have a 60% chance of thunderstorms. And nearly 5,000 miles to our east, the forecast in London for Saturday's royal wedding is sunny, which is lucky since Saturday is predicted as the only sunny day between now and the end of the month. For more news 24/7, check out GephartDaily.com. Todd and Erin, back to you.
All right, thank you, Daisy. There is we loved when we bought a house. We love going to all the open houses. We like seeing what we could do, what we could change, how we could upgrade. We love that. Those days are over. If you're trying to buy a house in Utah, this is like casually go through and, I don't know, we'll just think about that house. Right now, if you go out and sneeze, somebody else snuck in and they bought the house. Our house sold in 2 days. Like
5
that.
offers the first day.
Neighbors sold first day. I mean, this is crazy. You've got to go in prepared because, I mean, you want it to be fun, but it's a little different now. It's more like a sprint than a marathon. So if you want to get information, what kind of mortgage are you going to get? You have no idea. That's why I have to go to Fink and McGregor. 4-minute test on the front page of the website, and they'll call you the next business day, or just go to them directly. And these are people, they're going to ask for information. You hand them all your information they need, and a month later they will come back and go, boom, here are your 3 mortgages, even though your credit score is right around 600. They can do that.
And it won't cost you tens of thousands of dollars.
That's
They're
another
not there
point.
to crush you by sucking out all of your money, which is always a nice thing.
All right, Golden Arches, is that what we're talking about here?
Okay, this is kind of cool. McDonald's just announced yesterday it's hiring 2,500 more Utah employees for the summer season, and it's also boosting its tuition assistance to eligible workers. Now, this is kind of cool. They're allocating $150 million over these next 5 years to the Archways to Opportunity Education Program, which is kind of cool. Helps them improve their English skills, earn a high school diploma, grants to academic advisors and college tuition assistance. That's pretty amazing.
That is good.
So eligible crew members qualify for an extra $2,500 a year per college, which is pretty cool.
That is
Eligible
amazing.
managers, you get $3,000 for college tuition. So that's pretty nice. So right now they're just saying get started with them. After 90 days, you're then eligible to start applying for the college assistance.
Very cool.
Pretty cool.
Hey,
Congratulations.
coming up next, I want this story to inspire you, but I'm afraid it's just going to beat down your ego quite a bit. And I'll tell you what the story is coming up next.
We're brought to you by Connect Heating and Air. Go to UtahHeatingandCooling.com for their $39 air conditioner tune-up special. Some care now could make the difference in hundreds of dollars of energy bills this summer. And by New Millennium Financial Group. Take your feeble financial health back to a more robust position with a consult with New Millennium Financial Group. They're offering a complimentary financial analysis to get you started at UtahsFinancialPlanner.com.
The story I'm about to tell you. Prepare yourselves. I'm going to introduce you to a wonderful woman, and she is 45 years old, and she works at a couple different jobs. One is she washes dishes at Whole Foods in Connecticut. She also has done other jobs, taking care of cleaning other people's homes and stuff. She got out of an abusive relationship. She has full custody of her 2 little girls. And she goes about this. She's 45. Don't forget that. She is 45.
So she's an insanely hard worker, a devoted mom.
Oh my gosh. And she saves, they live very modestly. And what she does, she saves money for an airline ticket once a year. She's done this for the last 9
goes
years.
back, pictures her mom.
She's from Nepal. Did I mention she's 45 years old? Did I? So what she does is she gets someone to watch her little girls, and she goes to Nepal. And when you go to Nepal, you climb a friggin' mountain. You climb Everest. There she is.
Well, not just everybody.
45.
She does.
She's 45. Yeah. She set a record.
What kind of record?
This is her 9th time.
She's 45 years old and she has climbed Mount Everest 9 times.
She did one time. She did it 2 months pregnant. Another time
Wow.
she did it a month after she had a baby. She is.
Do you remember the shape I was in after I gave birth to Zach and McLean and she was climbing Mount Everest?
45 years old.
Wow. That's incredible.
So she actually has got some sponsors signed up with her, like Black Diamond and some other climbing gear
As they
people,
should be.
and are helping her make it a lot easier. And so she's going to continue doing it. Unbelievable woman. I told you this might inspire you or make you feel like me.
That's incredible.
What a great story, though. All right, so tomorrow is the beginning of the weekend. We're going to have, I have such a traffic story. I can't even wait to tell you.
He's dying for this.
I'm going to tell him right now.
No! Be strong. Be strong.
Me.
You're going to wait till tomorrow. You're going to wait till tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a good day. Bye.